Hi, I'm Summer Inanen.
Hey, I'm Sarah Ramsden.
And we are nutritionists answering your health questions.
Yeah, and today's question comes from Michaela, and she wants to know what are our thoughts on coconut oil and its uses both internally and externally.
Okay, so we love coconut oil and there are thousands of uses for it, and if you check the internet you can probably find those thousands of uses. But we're going to stick to some of our favorite personal uses and some of the ones that have been kind of scientifically proven in terms of its uses.
Yeah.
So with our clients, we always recommend that they stock coconut oil in their cupboard and use it as one of the main oils to cook with. So it's a nice, stable, saturated fat, and that means that you can heat it to high temperatures. So it's really, really good for anytime you're cooking in a pan or roasting. It's going to be nice and stable, which means that the fat is not going to oxidize and become rancid.
Mm-hmm. So no anti-inflammatory effects, so basically from cooking with coconut oil, which we are big fans of.
Yeah.
And then it has about a 66% concentration of something called MCTs, or medium chain triglycerides, which are very short chain saturated fats. And the benefit of these is they are absorbed through the digestive tract without needing any of the digestive processes that any other fat needs. So it's great for people who have gallbladder issues or malabsorption issues where the digestive tract is kind of tired out or damaged, is having issues kind of absorbing all the nutrients in your food. So it's especially good for those people from a nutritional standpoint, but also because in addition to that, it goes straight to the liver, and it also goes straight across cell walls into your cells and is used right away without any of the usual mechanisms that other nutrients need to go through to get right into the cells in our bodies. So in that way, it's a great source of energy because it is actually used preferentially as energy rather than being stored. And so I don't know about you, but if I'm like running late and I'm feeling a little bit hungry, and if I just want something to tide me over and I'm literally running that late, I will grab a spoonful of coconut oil or coconut butter, and that literally gets me through. Like, it's a good kick of energy.
Yeah, coconut butter for sure, because it tastes better.
Right, yeah, I know. Coconut butter is kind of addictive in that way. It's really good. So those are some really great benefits. It also contains about 50% lauric acid, which is also found in human breast milk. And it has great antimicrobial properties, which means that it's antibacterial, it's antifungal, and it also fights off what are called protozoa, which are microscopic parasites. And it does all of this by sneaking through their fatty membranes and getting inside and doing the nasty that way, basically, to get rid of them. Well, it also contains another fat called caprylic acid, but only about 8%, but it supports the lauric acid in its functions, and you'll often see it used as a supplement, especially with things like candida overgrowth. And then research also shows that coconut oil is beneficial in preventing atherosclerosis. It helps improve insulin sensitivity. It supports metabolism, so it's great for people who are trying to lose weight. And it also has reported benefits in people who have neurological issues. I always have problems saying neurological.
Yeah.
Things like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and things like that.
Yeah, and then from an external perspective, it's a really, really good moisturizer for your skin. And so any type of natural skincare products, the ones that you can buy in health food stores or even the ones that you make on your own, a lot of times you're going to see that that's one of the main ingredients, but you can just use it on its own. So you can just rub coconut oil on your skin and you smell like a macaroon, so it's really pretty. And it's light, so we prefer it kind of in the, in the winter months. It's maybe not as heavy as we need it to be, so we use different...
At least here in Toronto.
In Toronto. But otherwise, you can use it on your skin. It's really good as a conditioner, like a hair mask, so you can use it for that as well. Because of its antifungal and antibacterial properties, it's good for any type of fungal infection or fungus on the skin, so you can use that there. And you can use it as a deodorant because of its antibacterial properties. In addition to that, I really like to use it instead of a shaving cream. So you just, put it on whatever part of your body you're shaving, your legs or whatever, and you can just use it as a substitute. So those are kind of our favorite uses. There are thousands more things like toothpaste and any other body care product you can use coconut oil.
Yeah, and one really unusual one that I promise I'm going to try. I don't know, do you think you can do it?
We'll try it.
is oil pulling. This is something a little more unusual, so we wanted to tell you about it. It's an ancient Ayurvedic practice where traditionally you would use like a sesame oil. It depends on your dosha. But you would, the benefit of using coconut oil is its antimicrobial, antibacterial properties. So it's great for helping to break down plaque. It's great for gingivitis. Reportedly, it helps whiten your teeth. Now, of course, this is a 5,000-year-old practice. There aren't any peer-reviewed scientific research into the benefits of oil pulling, but we figure it's been around this long, it's survived this long, there are definitely some benefits. So give it a try for yourself. Go to the dentist and see what they say, see if there's any difference in your teeth. The way you do it is basically 1 to 2 teaspoons, however much you can kind of tolerate and hold in your mouth, and you're going to swish it around for 20 minutes.
It's a long time.
We start at 5 and build from there until it gets thicker and maybe white. It kind of goes white in color, and that's when you want to spit it out because you don't want your body to reabsorb those toxins that it's pulled out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And it's a great detoxification method.
So we'll give it a try, and then you can tell us whether our teeth look whiter in a future episode. So we want to hear from you in the comments. What are some of your uses for coconut oil? Do you have any interesting, unusual uses that you want to share? We want to hear from you. And if you have any health questions for us, please email them to asksummerandsarah@gmail.com, and we will answer them in an upcoming episode.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.